Those of you that might not know me, my name's Robin, and I'm going to be taking you through the session this morning. And so far, we've been looking at the 8 limbs of yoga, and we've looked at things like self-discipline, and the other one's just gone from my head. But this week, we're going to look at santosha, which means contentment. So we're going to have a think about how we can put santosha, contentment, in our yoga practice and also into our daily lives. We're going to use something called an affirmation and in our meditation to kind of change our thoughts in our mind to focus on contentment. We've got some more people just joining here, so hello everyone. All right, so just a couple of things. I've created a medical form on my website. I'm just going to quickly show you all. So you'll be able to see my screen coming up. And basically on my website, I've made this page for you, and there's a new section that says health form. If you're able to click that health form, that would be really helpful, and then I'll just have an idea of who's actually on the session and the kind of mobility needs as well. Massive thank you again for Active Gloucestershire and Sport England for funding this, and we're going to get started. Okay, so we're going to start on our mat and just sitting comfortably. Bring your hands on your knees with your palms facing down. And then we're just going to start by just doing a little bit of movement with our neck. So we're going to make some semicircles. So keep your chin tucked in. And as you're rolling your head from side to side, just take slow, deep breaths. Try to move quite gently this morning. Maybe you want to inhale one side and then exhale the other side. And we'll make this one the last one. And then turn your head to center looking down and lift the head up. And then we're going to close our eyes and bring our hands together with the palm of our hands. And we're going to rub our hands and build up some heat. So take deep breaths, inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. And do a few like that. So as you inhale, you're energizing. Exhale, letting go of any sleepiness. And now our hands are a bit warm. We're going to gently press the lower part of our palm into our eyes. And just hold it there. You'll notice it's a little bit darker under the eyelids. And then on your next exhale, keep the eyes closed. Slowly start to move your hands away from your face. So I'm extending my arms in front of me. Keeping the eyes closed, and then inhale, bring the arms all the way up, looking up, stretch out the throat. And then bring your fingertips to touch and the palms all the way down to your chest. And we'll do that a couple of times. So as you inhale, think of something you're grateful for this morning. Maybe even it's just as simple as another day here, experiencing life, and then exhale back down to the chest. And one more time, inhale, another thing you're grateful for. I'm grateful for having a comfortable bed to sleep in. And exhale all the way down. And just hold it there. Take a moment to notice how you feel this morning. How does your body feel? What's going on in the mind? Is it busy? Is it frustrated? Or is it quite calm, happy? What's going on? Imagine almost if you were like writing into a journal, what would you write? Okay, and we'll bring our hands down. And we're going to come up to standing for some sun salutations. So coming to the front of your mat and bring your feet together. Okay, and then standing up nice and tall, relax your shoulders. And then we're going to reach the arms all the way up overhead. And now as you exhale, as you fold, see if you can circle your wrists. So this is just warming up the wrist, folding all the way down. And bring your hands to your shins. And then as you inhale, you're going to look forward, open the chest, take a deep breath. And then as you exhale, fold, and this time bend your knees. So kind of like you're trying to get your belly to rest on your thighs. Relax your head. And try and take a couple of deep breaths and you'll feel your belly moving against your legs. Okay, and then we're going to bring our right leg back, so nice big step. And then we're going to drop our knee down and look forward. And then open up your right arm. So opening up the chest. Take a deep breath, looking up. And then as you exhale, you're going to reach your arm through and see if you can thread it through your leg a little bit. And then inhale, reaching for up. And then exhale, going through the leg. Do that one more time. Okay, and then bring your hands back to your mat. And we're going to bring our left leg back. So option 1, holding this still with a flat back. Or option 2, come up into your plank. But make sure your shoulders and your hips are level. We'll hold it there. Feel the energy in your core. Deep breath. And then as you exhale, drop your knees and push your hips back into a child's pose. Rest your head and hold it there. So if it's not comfortable for your heels, for your bum to be touching your heels, you can bring your hips up higher. So remember, this is your practice. And as you're holding that, I'm just going to introduce the theme of santosha, contentment. So just have a moment, think about, what does contentment mean to you? For me, it's the opposite of what the mind does, which often it says, I'll be happier if, I'll be happier when, I'll be happier when I lose weight, I'll be happier when I live in a different place, I'll be happier when I'm on holiday. This idea that, you know, the outside world needs to change for happiness to be there. So as you're in this child's pose, connect with your body on the mat and see if you can have this sense of gratitude for where you are right now and acceptance. Accepting yourself exactly the way you are. So we're going to keep that in mind as we're moving, that you don't need to be any different than you are now. You don't need to be more flexible, you don't need to lose weight. This acceptance of yourself, this contentment and love for yourself as you are. Okay, and we're going to come up onto all fours. And then we're going to slowly start to roll down onto our bellies, lying flat. And then bring your hands by your chest, near your armpits, and press the front of your feet down and open up the chest, looking forward. And again, be really accepting of where you are this morning. Maybe you just want to take it easy and low down, or maybe you're feeling quite energized and you can come into an upward facing dog. And that's where you lift your hips up off the ground. Okay, and then we're all going to go into a downward facing dog. So bring your hips up high and spread your fingers out nice and wide. And then we're going to walk out our legs. So bend one knee and then change. You can inhale as you bend the left knee. Exhale as you bend the right knee. And we've got a few options. Looking forward, either bring your right leg up off the ground and try and swing it through, or drop onto your knees and just take a few steps to get there. So we're back in our lunge. And we're going to open the left arm up. So you can feel that opening up around the left lung. And then exhale, thread through the leg. So you're reaching your hand through. Inhale back up. And exhale through. So listen to your breath. When you feel yourself inhaling, that's your signal to move. Okay, and then both hands forward. Tuck under your back toes. And put your weight on your front foot, and you're going to step both feet together. Okay, relax your head, and you might feel a stretch going all the way down your spine into the back of your neck. Maybe give your legs a little rub this morning, bringing some heat into the joints. And then we're going to slowly curl up. So focus on your lower back. And now the middle of your back. And then around your shoulder blades. And then drop the shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Fingertips touch, palm of the hands. On your next breath out, lower your hands to your chest. And then as you inhale, reach the arms all the way up. You can pick up your rib cage. And then as you exhale, turn the hands the opposite way that we did last time. So trying to really warm up the joints and the wrist as you're folding. And then bring your hands to touch somewhere, maybe your legs, maybe the ground. And see if you can look through your legs. What can you see? There might be a little bit of a different perspective. And we're going to take our left leg back this time. So it will feel like the same leg. That's normal. Okay, and then inhale, we're going to open that left arm, twisting. And exhale, thread it through. So I'll let you move in time with your breath. We've got two more. Maybe even let your eyes close and feel the movement from the inside. And then when you're ready, we'll step back, either tabletop or a plank. Remember to go at your own time, so if you weren't quite finished with that other exercise, just ignore me, make it your own practice. Hold it there, deep breath, fire up the belly. Feel all of this strength inside of you. And then drop the knees and resting back into child's pose or puppy pose. Become aware of your breath. Maybe it's sped up a little bit with the movement. Maybe your heart's beating a little faster. On your next inhale, we'll come back up to all fours. And then when you're ready, lower yourself down. And as we're coming up into Cobra or upward facing dog, keep the elbows into the side of your body. So coming up into your back bend, feel the strength of your back, the openness of your chest. And then roll all the way down, relax. And back up into downward facing dog. Again, walking out your legs, so bend one knee, take a breath in. And then exhale, bend the other. Okay, and then press through both heels. And lift your left leg up towards the sky, as high as you like. And then looking forward, you're going to step your left foot to your left hand. But remember, if that swing feels a bit challenging today, then drop onto your knees and just take a few little steps. Okay, and we're going to open up the right arm. Inhale, and then exhale, spread through the leg. Inhale, open. And exhale, go in your own time. Remember to have this sense of contentment with wherever you're at right now. And take both feet together, fold, relax your head. So you're not trying to push to reach the toes. You're just going where's comfortable, where your body's at right now, where your flexibility is at right now. And then really slowly starting to roll up. Feel the whole of your back. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, bring the arms up. Let the fingertips touch, and then the palms, and then all the way down to your heart. Repeat the arm movement once more. Inhale, all the way up. Fingertips, palms, exhale down. And then we're going to bend our knees and sit back like you're trying to sit in a chair. So try and have your back flat, and then bring your palms together. Now see if with your palms, you can get your forearms to be parallel with the ground. Spread the fingers out wide and you'll feel a bit of a stretch in the hands. See if you can go down a little bit lower. Feel the strength of your core. Squeeze the knees together. Look forward and we'll just take 3 more breaths here. In through the nose. And a slow deep breath out of the mouth. One more breath. You can feel the body warming up. Okay, and then relax. And we're going to come and go down onto our mats. Okay, and then with our legs out in front of us, we're going to bring, I might just tilt this screen a bit. Okay, there we go. So we're going to bring our left leg out and bring our right leg out to the side. And then you might want to bring your left leg out slightly at an angle, so like your legs are sort of like a V shape. And then we're going to reach the arms up, breathing in. And then as you exhale, take your left arm down to your shin, or maybe you might be able to touch your big toe. And lean this right arm over. And with your head, you can either look up, center, or down. And focus on your breathing. Where can you feel your breath in this shape? What sensations can you feel? Maybe your arm is tingling a bit. And then we're going to come up. Relax that arm to the side. And bring the right leg out. And just walk your hands forward into a forward fold. Relax your head. As you inhale, soften. And then as you exhale, just surrender a bit. Just let go, let the elbows drop, body heavy. So inhale, welcoming the breath, softening. Exhale, let go. Almost like you're bowing down. And then really slowly on your next inhale, come back up to center. And just bring your hands to your belly. So you've got one hand over the other. Close your eyes. And check that as you inhale, the belly is expanding. And as you exhale, the belly is hugging in. See if with every exhale you can feel your breath a little bit lower down. With every exhale, starting to relax anywhere in the body that feels tight. So maybe your feet are flexed, or maybe you're tightening your legs. See if you can relax them now. Okay, and then we're going to change sides. So as you inhale, you can keep the eyes closed if you want. You can bring your left foot in. Reach the arms all the way up. And then bring your right arm down, somewhere on your leg or your foot. Left arm is going to hang over the ear. And press down through that left knee, because it's going to want to come up. So just have that intention of the knee going down to the ground. Where can you feel your breath here? Can you feel it maybe around your hips or in your rib cage? Is there anywhere in this shape that you're holding, that you're tensing? Maybe the neck, maybe the shoulders. And then when you're ready on your next inhale, come back up. Exhale, relax. And bring both legs out, but this time together. And you're going to bend your knees so your toes are on the ground. And then you're just going to try and bring your hands somewhere. Again, maybe it's the shins, maybe it's the feet. Relax your head. And try and have the intention like you're giving yourself a hug. You're giving yourself a nice morning hug, just taking a moment to wake up slowly. And think of 3 things that you accept about yourself. 3 things that you lovingly accept. And then when you finish, come and lie down into relaxation. So have your legs slightly apart and the palms facing up. So as you're lying in relaxation, I'm going to just sit up because it's easier for me to actually talk and guide you through. You can feel your body lying on the ground. Which parts of the body are making contact? Maybe you can feel the back of your head. Your feet. There's nothing you need to do now. Lying here with this sense of acceptance for this moment, a sense of contentment, that you don't need to change anything and you don't need to change yourself, and you don't need to try and make anything better. Right here, right now. You have everything you need inside of you. So our centering affirmation for santosha, I'm going to read it out loud twice. So if you want to repeat it out loud or mentally on the second time, you're welcome to. And take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, I appreciate my life in the here and now. I am enough. Everything I need is within me. There is nothing for me to fix. I accept myself and others. I believe in myself. I trust. I appreciate my life in the here and now. I am enough. Everything I need is within me. There is nothing for me to fix. I accept myself and others. I believe in myself. I trust. Lying for a minute in silence, staying with your exhale, noticing what the inhale feels like, and as you exhale, focusing on your body lying on the ground. Okay, and then slowly you can start to move your fingers and your toes. Maybe stretch your arms up over your head. And then as you exhale, give your knees a hug, stretching out your lower back. And rocking over to your side. And coming up to sitting. Okay, so just sitting nice and tall, and maybe just looking around the room that you're in, getting familiar with where you are. And then we'll just close. So looking out in front of you, take a deep breath in. And then bring the palms down as you exhale. Maybe bow the head down a little bit. Thank you so much. Namaste. Hope